So what's front and center for me right now is how many elite level contractors are coming available. And then it got me thinking, what makes an elite level contractor? Because there are so many very good contractors, but very few elite. So if you're currently a contractor or you're looking to get into contracting, hang around for the next few minutes and I'll try to explain the difference. So firstly is the technical ability. They are subject matter experts in their area. They're the person that people come to when they've got questions, and that really only builds up over time. You need the experience in your area. If you're a few years into your career and you want to go contracting, you've got to be honest with yourself and say you've not got the breadth or the depth there. So that's a given, the technical ability, but that's not actually the point that separates someone from being very good to elite. There's a few other things. So secondly, I would say that it's their reputation speaks for themselves. So when I've got an elite level contractor that's coming available, the first thing I do is reach out to our mutual network. I go and talk to people that know this person, and every time it will be, unfortunately we've not got anything, but I'd love to bring them on board, or if I had budget, they would be the first person that I go to. And when that message is repeated across multiple people, you know that they are elite. The third point is integrity, right? You could approach this person with a contract paying a better rate. It could be more favorable conditions. It could be they don't need to travel or stay away from home. Or you just approach them with a more interesting project, but they will not leave the current contract. They're committed, they will see it through, and they understand the importance of their reputation over gaining a few quid or, getting home at night. So if they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. Now, the next point is how incredibly low friction they are. You notice it when you work with them, just how easy it is. After initial briefing, you drop them onto the project and they just figure stuff out. You've got, it happens quite a lot. You'll have certain people internally at a company that are quite resistant to change or resistant to a contractor coming in and changing things up, but they always win them over because of how good they are at just embedding themselves in a business and cracking on. And that just comes down to experience dealing with people, experience dealing with different companies. And then the last point is the strength of their relationships. So the strength of the relationships internally within a company, but also with recruiters. They're just easy to deal with, they're polite, they get back to you, they respect that it's a two-way thing. And it's no coincidence that the best relationships we have happen to be with the people that have the best relationships in the industry. So when you take into consideration someone's technical ability, their reputation, their integrity, their strength of relationships, that overall is what makes an elite level contractor.